Oh man, you guys, I popped this champagne, but I wasn't recording. That's a very specific first world problem, I think. Boop boop. No second chances at a champagne pop. But there are second books! Or frittata. Or frittata. Why don't we eat frittatas at night? You can put this in the oven! I feel like a lot of adulthood for me is spent trying to define instinct and impulse. But you can also put it on your head. We are the champions, my friends. Cheers, my dears. Oh my God, can you believe we're back at it again with book number 2. What do? You buy it at bufferingbooks.com. Not my best rap, but also not my worst. Hey guys, this week on My Drunk Kitchen, we are celebrating the launch of Buffering, my second book available for pre-order right now. And I just want to start things off by saying, I know what the question on everybody's mind is right now. And that question is, did I make a giant poster of the cover? And yes, I did. Here it is. There you go. Second of all, I know you're probably wondering another thing. Am I going to sign it and then pick someone from my Twitter to send this poster to? Yes, I am. Then tweet at me and I will randomly select somebody to send the poster to, which I think is really cool and great. Anywho's buckaroos, I'm so glad that you guys are as excited as I am about Buffering. I love it so much. I'm so glad that you guys like the temporary cover. I love the temporary cover so much. That being said, I do have to point out it's just a temporary cover and there will be another cover released that has my face on it. But you know what I think is that maybe this is pretty, but at the same time I get it and I'm compromising. Growing up, kids, it's about picking your battles. Just pick your battles. Yep. Speaking of picking your battles, actually not at all. It's a special occasion, and what does that mean? That means I took myself to the fanciest place I can think of, Whole Foods. A grocery store so fancy, it has a discount that's buy 12 bottles of wine and get 20% off. Whole Foods, a place so fancy, it sells ground buffalo. Whole Foods, a place so fancy, it has its own app, which, by the way, I signed up for while I was in line at checkout, and then by the time I got to the front of the checkout line, I was like, can I use this coupon? And then, despite the amount of groceries I bought and the price of them, none of my coupons were applicable. So I deleted the app from my phone. Wow, and if that's not a concern that's relevant to the many plights that face this world, is plights a word? Yeah, plights, it's a word, okay, hey. Anywho, in honor of being fancy, I've decided to make something fancy, which is a fancy egg dish called a frittata. A fruit-toot-toot. So, the first step in making a frittata is a fancy step. You need to take an oven-safe skillet and heat 3 tablespoons of olive oil into it. 3 tablespoons. Then, it says I need to add half a cup of diced onions. Not today. Moving right along. In a bowl with 8 large eggs. Guys, I'd like you to take a look at this egg box because it looks like I went to a fancy rave for eggs. Where's the garbage gonna go? I'm sure the shell is good for you. Did you guys know that when I was little I helped my dad build a chicken coop in his backyard? No? All that and more in Buffering. Next is half a cup of milk. Okay, I have some flax milk. It just smells kind of nutty. Wow, half a cup. Next, add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. We salt and we peps. And those 4 elements are the basic ingredients of a frittata. So, it's eggs, milk, salt and pepper, whisking, you know? And that's it. Is whisking an ingredient? Ugh, who's to say? You know what I should be talking about more? Buffering, unshared tales of a life fully loaded. I don't know if you know this, but fully loaded is a pun on my fame from making a cooking show about drinking, also referred to as being loaded, but it's also an online video show, so it loads so many meanings. Unshared, meaning not shared. But now, you get to customize your fancy frittata into whatever you want it to be. My fancy frittata is gonna have the following. Cherry tomatoes, some pre-cooked, pre-chopped chicken breast. Sorry, is it gross? I'm just holding it in my hands. I just grabbed it out of the Ziploc bag. Dry. And last but not least, some leftover kale salad you have. And lastly, mix it all together. See? Wow. Now see you guys, the beauty of a frittata is that you can actually combine a variety of ingredients to make it into whatever you want. You can also do it in the like quick and easy potato style, which is just basically adding onions, and also maybe some frozen hash browns that you just dump into here, and then other things like that. I am not a chef. Take your egg mixture and pour it onto the skillet that you've left on for the entire duration of this process. Oh, yeah! Hannah takes a drink of this and thinks to herself, yum, 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 yum. Now that you have everything in the skillet, you cook it until the edges start to kind of get cooked looking and pull away from the pan, and then you hop it into the oven at 350 for 15 minutes? 16 to 18. 350 part was correct. Okay, well while this continues its journey, I'll continue mine. What's up, baby? Okay, that looks like it's doing that. Oh shit, I did not preheat the oven at all. Oh my god, I really don't want to wait that long. No oven. Oh! I can just add, like, cover this and cook it on here for 15 minutes. Why would I preheat the oven and make the process longer? Do not agree. Oh my god, and we're also combining colors. This is great. I will see you in 15 minutes. Ooh. Actually guys, real quick, here's a good tip. For those of you who need this tip, listen up. You should put 20 or 30% of every paycheck you get into your savings account. And I really mean that, because if you just automatically do that, you're gonna be better off and building a savings account without having to think about it. And that was a really helpful tip for me. And yeah, that's my tip right now. Now this is a frugal frittata. What do you call, hey guys, what do you call it when this frittata is a lord that hires its own army to maintain its land and village people? Feudal frittata. Hey guys, what do you call it when that frittata is trying to overcome insurmountable odds and surely knows defeat? A futile frittata. Is this show just about the letter F?
Whoa.
What? Hey buddy, how's it? Oh my god! I need definitely hand protectors. Oh my god, you guys, it's so pretty but also so happy. Why did it tell me to put it in the oven? This is a fully cooked frittata. I did not need to put it in the oven. Sometimes people tell you things and they are wrong. Okay. Ooh. I could work a little bit more on presentation. Oh my god, you guys. Frittatas are so easy to make and also so good. I should have added cheese. Cheese would make this so much better. Speaking of lessons learned, that reminds me of the lessons I've learned and I've shared in buffering. I paid like $5 to $6 for a frittata at a cafe. But heads up, it's so easy to make a frittata. And this frittata is delicious. What the heck can I have? This is like Eggs Benedict all over again. That means that sometimes things are easier than you expect them to be, but you won't know that until you actually try to do them. Thank you, autofocus. I feel like you were so moved by that statement, you just had to be like, raise the roof in your own special way. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have never made a frittata at home, make one at home. And if you haven't yet bought a copy of my book, Buffering, I encourage you to do so. Subscribe to my channel for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I am so blessed. Have a great day. Mwah.